Two mass shootings over the weekend, one in Texas, the other in Ohio. The death toll in El Paso has risen to 22. President Donald Trump saying our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. Locally, Congressman Jim McGovern says there needs to be more of a change. Our Brittany Schaefer is live in Worcester now with the latest. Brittany.
Olivia, McGovern says he is angry and heartbroken over the shooting, saying Washington needs to step up and make stricter gun laws.
Enough with the thoughts and prayers. It's time for action.
Congressman Jim McGovern is demanding change following the mass shootings in El Paso and Dayton.
The House of Representatives passed a universal background check bill over 150 days ago. Mitch McConnell's not done a damn thing. He ought to reconvene the Senate and at least pass that.
The House of Representatives passed a bill which would require a background check for most firearm transfers. A second bill would extend the amount of days a firearm dealer must wait for a response from the background check system from 3 days to 10. Both bills passed in February, but the Senate hasn't taken action.
Expanded universal background checks would protect a lot of lives. I mean, we know that for a fact. We also passed a bill that closed the so-called Charlestown loophole, which enabled Dylan Roof to be able to obtain a firearm, and he went out and killed all those people in that church in South Carolina. That's not going to solve all the problems, but that's a step in the right direction.
Dr. Erica Smith is the chair of the political science program at Nichols College. She says the Bill of Rights was written in 1791, but in 2008, the Second Amendment was changed.
In 2008, we had a really important Supreme Court case where they overturned a DC ban on handguns. And they said, no, instead, we want to read this as an individual right and expand individual protections under the Second Amendment.
Smith says she doesn't think any monumental legislation will happen following the shootings, but there could be some steps towards stricter gun laws.
I think if the president comes out with perhaps some strong leadership and some concrete recommendations, perhaps we could see Republicans in the Senate coming together with Democrats in the House to pass something that maybe most Americans agree on, like universal background checks.
McGovern says hopefully those two bills will pass in the next few months, and then he would like to see a ban on semi-automatic weapons. Live in Worcester, Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.